Hey, what up, guys? This is Cody, and today I'm going to bring you another Kohyiott Town video. And in this video, I will show you the progress that I've done over the past, I believe, a month now. I think about going on a month. I think it's a month. But back here in the back is what I'm mainly been working on, and right here there is a massive volcano I had to do by hand because, well, I mean, there's no such thing. Well, I don't know. I don't know if there's any true meaning, true possibility of doing any world editing in the Pocket Edition of Minecraft. I know there is in Java because you got World Painter, but Bedrock, I'm not entirely sure. There might be, but I just haven't figured it out. So, and I've made the entire volcano stone. I could have put some grass tops areas on there, but like I said, this took a long time. It took me a week, and it's very time consuming. I had spent hours some nights on this thing building it, but yeah, as you can see, it's completely finished. So it's an active volcano, a big nice volcano that I wanted to put in here. And then back here there's a jungle, as you can see. And then over here there's my own parkour map right here. This is 40 levels, and this took me again another week, I think, to build. Some of these levels is identical to that guy Hilke, I think Hilke or something. His parkour map, parkour Paradise 1. Some of these levels are kind of identical to it, but I changed them up a little bit. But most of these levels pretty much just came up with, and the tower is kind of the same too, except I changed it up a little bit, not by a lot, but just a little bit. But yeah, most of these levels is I just completely made up, but some of them has identical to some of the levels of Hilke's map, Parkour Paradise 1, I think. Like these over here in the beginning are pretty similar. Although I'm not entirely sure if this right here is not. It's kind of that same theme, but he only had like 3 logs in here, while I have a bunch of them. I made them basically more longer course. It's like basically a longer course, and I made it where it's unescapable. So like a hill K, if you get high enough, you can just literally just jump off onto the edge like this, and just cheat. Which basically this map is cheat proof. What I basically call it is cheat proof, meaning you cannot cheat at all, regardless. I mean, but it is. I mean, see, as you can see, there's no way you can jump around without falling off. I just made it where you can't cheat on it. So yeah, it's my own parkour map, and then over here is this a pyramid. Now I was originally going to put a temple, a jungle temple, but unfortunately, it was. I mean, I started off on it, but then I realized it was going to be too big because I really wanted this volcano to be here, and I also really wanted a jungle over here, and I wouldn't have enough space because I've already built this before I built the temple. Because I was thinking, oh, maybe I can have enough space to build a temple, but apparently this space was too small, so I settled with a pyramid. But it still has a temple-like feel to it because it's got redstone in it, pretty much a good amount of redstone, and it's got puzzles in it, traps, and security systems and stuff. It's got a bunch of redstone in there, so you can explore that. And over here, on the other side of the volcano, I did do more over here. Right behind this Nether Fortress over here is another parkour area. This is a very compact, tight, complicated parkour area. This is kind of like a wipeout theme. There's a lot of levels that's crammed up inside this little small area, and I also made it again not cheat proof, meaning you cannot cheat. So I mean, and it's pretty hard too. I don't know how many levels there is, but I know there is a little bit of redstone in here. There's redstone inside this little area, and there's a punching ball here on the back that you can't see, but there is one right here, as you can see. It's not on because it's not activated, but the levers are down here in the bottom of the water where you can flick them on, and they do work. And oh, okay, so I just found me a mistake while I was recording. That it was unfortunate. See, I'm noticing that I'm starting to find some mistakes that I'm doing, like a misplaced block or just a spot that's not been filled in or something. and I'm just randomly finding mistakes across the map. So I mean, I'm trying to fix those before I release it, because I don't want to have so many mistakes that's missed around this map, because I came across 4 or 5 of them in the past couple of months of little small tiny mistakes, which they annoy the heck out of me. Like, it's annoying. I gotta fix it. But anyway, that's that little parkour area. These houses now have an interior. They are all the same, because I mean, well, they're similar townhouse. They're just different colors. As you can see, this is the interiors of them, and they're all every single one of them is the same. As you can see, this is the interior. I'm not a good interior design. I mean, I know how to do. I mean, I can do some interior, but I'm not going crazy on fancy crap. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And upstairs, well, there's no there is an upstairs, but there's no furniture up here. There is walls, but no furniture, because kind of got tired of building the same thing over and over 5 times in a row. So yeah, and it was kind of exhausting building the same thing. I actually began to get tired after building the 3rd house. Inside of the 3rd house, and I got really tired. I started to get lazy. So yeah. These 5 townhomes have furniture in them. And then the library is now furbished, as you can see if I go inside here. Now, I did go a little bit fancy style to it. I did try my best to decorate this as good as I could. Well, not as good as I can. I can decorate better than even this if I try, but I did put my effort into making this look nice inside. As you can see, this is a nice looking library over here. As you can see, this is all the tall bookshelves, the main area. Got these white pillars with the lanterns. This is where you check out and stuff like that. And I kind of got this idea of building a file export thing, or whatever you call it. Where they put, I don't know. It's just kind of like an office thing. But I decided to do that. And then over here is more bookshelves, a little seating area. And unfortunately, I was going to put the bathrooms down in this area, but unfortunately, I ran out of space. But no worries, there are bathrooms in here. Now, they're in a space that you would never expect they would be. And that's up here in this clock tower. As you can see, if I go up here at the very top, now this clock tower is about 50 blocks in height. It is pretty tall, not too crazy high, but it's got some height to it. As you can see, if I go all the way up here, there's a spiral staircase that goes all the way up to the top of the clock tower. And inside the clock itself is where the bathrooms are at. As you can see, very tight up here, though. As you can see, just simple bathrooms, nothing to it. I don't really go crazy on bathrooms, and women's are up here too as well. Although it's very tight up here. See, yeah, this is the women's right here. So yeah, the bathrooms are in the side of the clock tower. Kind of a thing you probably wouldn't expect when you like looking for the bathrooms. It feels like there's any bathrooms in here. I mean, really, what in real life would there be bathrooms inside of a clock tower like this if they didn't have any space down here in the main building? Get a nice view up here at the clock tower as well of the area. So yeah, I've furbished the library completely. Got a full library going on in here. And this is a parking lot over here. There's 2 parking lots and 2 entrances. However, I believe this is where the siding is. There's only 1 door on the main part area up there. But yeah, it's the library / clock tower. And is that it? Is that everything I done since the last video? I think that is. I believe that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, no. One more thing. I forgot to show you. The tunnel that goes inside the volcano that I was planning to do. I have finally finished that, and I call it basically the toxic lava tunnel, because it's got the type of green, purple, and that kind of poison toxic theme to it. And it's got lava falls going all around it. As you can see, it's a pretty long tunnel, but it goes all the way through this volcano. And to get to the jungle over here, the parkour area, the parkour map over there, and the pyramid, you got to go to this volcano in order to get to that. And that's going through it underneath, all up underneath. Now the thing is still hollow, all up in there, because there's no point filling that all in. This is a waste of time, and plus you can't see it anyway. But yeah, I believe that is it that I've done, and I'm almost done with this map completely. I believe, yeah, I think that's it. Oh, well, And there's one little tiny thing over here that I'm planning to do. I finally figured out what I'm going to put back here in the back. And over here there is a water fountain thing right here. And a little fancy water fountain thing. And then right here in this space, I'm planning on building my own self right here. Basically, my skin, as you can see, if I go to my skin, I'm going to basically build my skin purse guy right here in this area. Try to. And have it holding up a sword, or have him holding up a sword, or a shovel, or a pickaxe, or something, just to let y'all know that I'm the creator of this map, and this is my build. This is my map that I've worked on for almost 2 years. So yeah, it's quite a lot. This was a great map to build. I spent a lot of work on this map. These pixel arts were the main piece that really brought this map together, because that's where I got the name from. Hydronoid and Elliot, which I have 2 Hydronoids and 3 Elliots. But as you can see, yeah, and they're pretty large in size. But anyway, now over here in the spot down here in the back, or on this back wall, you may notice the wall was extended a little bit. As you can see right here, there's a little bit of a space right here, and that's because I'm doing this after I release the map, because I'm not going to release the map after I do finish this area, because what I'm planning to do is, yeah, I saw this coming, unfortunately, but yeah, I'm planning on building more pixel arts, and no, they are not going to be related to Elliot or Hydro anymore. These are going to be completely different. There is a new game that has become my second most favorite game, only behind Minecraft, because Minecraft's always number 1, but this one is my second favorite game, and that is the there's a new game out there called Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and that game is by far the second favorite game ever. It beat out Asphalt 8 before, like, it really does beat out Asphalt 8. Asphalt 8 used to be my second favorite game, only behind Minecraft, but ever since the updates come up, that game's all about money now, so it's unplayable without spending too much money. But yeah, it's actually beat out Asphalt 8, so that's why it's my second favorite game. And the characters in there, the 4 main characters, the Gramrock animatronics, which is Freddy, Monty, Roxanne, and Chica. I'm actually planning on building all 4 of them on this back wall. Yeah, sounds like a crazy idea, is it? Yeah. But not only that, and I'm going to be taking it a step bit further. Not only will I be building these pixel arts, but I also will be building them with you. Like, I would be posting a video and building them hand by hand and posting it on YouTube, just to show you of how I do these pixel arts and how painful they can be, and how much time consuming they can how much time consuming they are, because they are ridiculous. It all depends on how big and how much detail they have on them. If they depends on the size, the detail, the shading, and stuff like that. If they don't have too much detail and shading, then it's not going to be too difficult. But if there's a lot of detail in them, like that one right there, which took me, I think, over 3 months. But keep in mind, this was not a non-stop working. This was probably about maybe every other day, about an hour and a half every other day I worked on it. It's basically on the same thing with every other pixel art. It's about 4 or 5 times a week that I've worked on these pixel arts when I was building them non-stop. So yeah, it's not every single day, but but it's still, each pixel art on average takes, if it's non-stop building, would take, depending on the detail, takes anywhere between 30 to as much as 90 hours of non-stop building, which is crazy. It's ridiculous. That's over 3 days. That is almost 4 days of non-stop building. Like, that's ridiculous. So yeah, they are very time-consuming, and they are just ridiculous in terms of how long they can take. So yeah, they are pain, and yeah, I will be uploading a video maybe once every week on building this pixel art. These pixel arts maybe twice a week at sometimes. It all depends on how much time I have. But yeah, so the first pixel art I will start on, since Freddy, I was gonna start on Freddy because he was I was planning on doing him the first, but I don't know exactly how much space I'm gonna need between all 4 of these pixel arts, and I know he's gonna be somewhere in the middle. So I'm decided to start out in the very end and start with Roxanne. That's gonna be over here, and then I'll move on to Monty, and then Freddy, and then Chica will be last. Basically, that's in order from my favorite to least favorite. Roxanne is my favorite, then Monty, and then Freddy, and then Chica is my least favorite. So yeah, that's based on from favorite to least favorite. But anyway, guys, like I said, this is what I've done to Kohyiott Town. It's a great map. I've done a lot to this map. This is a very hard work, and so much that's going on in this